it's a little early. So you just want to be looking and hearing other people.
Okay.
Usually I do about 500 feet above the pattern is when you switch. It gives you a nice safety margin above the pattern.
Okay.
So maybe around 2,000 feet. And you can legally turn 45 degrees to the left.
I see traffic
on your way out
here.
Yeah, I see him too, so we'll avoid him.
Berlin traffic, Cessna 452, clear of active on Delta, taxiing back on Alpha to runway 20 for departure.
Don't.
Okay.
Of the traffic?
I have the traffic, a helicopter.
And we got you in sight, Bremerton traffic.
We don't want to turn more than 45 degrees though, because the regulation says no more than 45 degrees.
Okay.
That would be 155. When we're at 2,000 feet, we can give them a call. Change our scope so we can see things.
6025 Echo, 10 miles north, straight into Bremerton.
Seattle approach, Cessna 520 Papa Lima.
Cessna 520 Papa Lima, Seattle approach, Ident.
Can you see Tacoma? Which way we're going?
November 0 Papa Lima, your radar contact 2 miles south of Bremerton, 2,300. And verify you said you're en route now to Boeing Field?
En route to Tacoma Narrows, 0 Papa Lima.
0 Papa Lima, roger. Advise when you have ATIS south at Tacoma Narrows.
Okay, well advise when we have ATIS, 0 Papa Lima. We need direct to Tacoma Narrows. I don't recognize anything.
But then if you don't recognize anything, you just turn to, what does that say? Or what does that say? Yeah.
125.
Sounds like a winner to me.
Okay.
What altitude are we shooting for?
About 3,500. 5, I want to fly the plane first.
How far is it to Tacoma Narrows?
12 miles, so I need to make a call. Well, I need to go down. Okay. So let's see.
So we're going to level off at 3,500. Pitch power. Take care of the leaning for you.
Yep. Hey, Tacoma Narrows, ATIS.
And a good sign if you happen to do that is you may want to put on autopilot so you're safely flying the airplane while you're...
My bug is nav mode. Armed. So verify heading, or nav mode is what I want. Turning correctly, it's armed, and altitude is set for 3,500.
What's our current altitude?
3,600, so I need a vertical speed mode. Okay, fly the plane, fly the plane.
Trim in motion.
I'm verifying it's in heading mode, nav mode.
That's not a nav mode, it's nav arm. But it probably is never going to capture it because you're flying parallel to it.
Alright. So I don't want to be here. I want to go direct. The Narrows. There, how's that? So now it's nav mode, altimeter, and armed. Altitude armed.
But you don't want to arm the altitude because you want to maintain your current altitude.
Oh, geez.
So you take the arm off, and that's altitude hold.
Right.
For this altitude.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
Okay, now I need to listen to the ATIS. 205.
November 520 Papa Lima, radar service terminated. Remain on your current beacon code and contact Tacoma Narrows Tower. Good day.
Contacting Tacoma Narrows, 0 Papa Lima.
How far are we from Tacoma?
7 miles. We need to not bust through the altitude again, so I need to fly the plane. I don't want to be over here. I want to do something else.
Okay.
Can I just turn?
Oh, you're the PIC. You can do whatever you want as long as it's legal.
Okay, so I want to just turn, but the heading. Oh wow, we're so close.
What happened is it was in nav mode.
Yep.
And you were trying to change the heading with the heading bug on nav mode.
Right.
I'm going to help you out here. I'm going to give Tower a call. Just let them know what we're doing.
Please do.
On the ground, runway 17, taxi via Bravo 3 Alpha.
Tacoma Tower, November 520 Papa Lima. We're going to be doing a few 360s, getting set up for the VFR entry into Class Delta. Just want to let you know we're out here, but we're not quite ready to come in. 0 Papa Lima.
That's 0 Papa Lima, Tacoma Tower, Roger.
I bought you some time.
Thank you.
Just don't go into that circle for me. I appreciate that.
Right.
You can do whatever you want outside the circle. Get ready. Just take your time and set
Yeah,
up.
let me think for a minute,
Yeah.
okay?
If you want to take a little break, that's fine. Just relax.
Yeah.
Cessna 8 Tango Papa, runway 17, clear to land.
Runway 17, clear to land. Take a moment.
Seven. Advise on initial contact. You have Alpha.
Alpha, okay.
Tacoma Tower information Alpha 2253 Zulu. Wind variable at 4. Visibility 10. 2000 scattered. Temperature 14. 2.5. Altimeter 3005. ILS runway 17 approaches in use. Landing departing.
Go over there by the bridge there just so we don't go too far.
Advise on initial contact. You have Alpha.
Alpha, okay, good.
005.
Tacoma Tower information Alpha 2253 Zulu. Wind variable at 4. Visibility 10. 2000 scattered. Temperature 14. 2.5. Altimeter 3005. ILS runway 17 approaches in use. Landing departing runway 17. Advise on initial contact. You have Alpha.
I'm going to put this down to my pattern Alpha.
Tacoma Tower.
So we have Alpha, we've got the altimeter, we know the runway.
1500 is my...
There's Gig Harbor.
So we're 7 miles to the...
And they know where we are.
Okay.
So all you have to do is tell them you're ready to come in, and that's the airport right there.
Right. Tacoma Tower, Cessna 520 Papa Lima, ready to come in for a full stop landing with information Alpha.
Cessna 520 Papa Lima, Tacoma Tower, make straight in runway 17, report Gig Harbor.
Straight in for 17, report Gig Harbor, 0 Papa Lima.
You can do whatever you want. The only restraint is we're making believe the flaps are broken.
Okay.
So it's a no flap. Other than that, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, God.
Keep me safe, please.
Yes, sir.
The one guy ahead of us, he's at our altitude, right over the other end of the peninsula. Look for him.
Okay, let's show me on the scope where he is. Okay.
There, see?
Yep.
Over that other shoreline.
Cessna 8 Tango Papa, runway 17, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 17, taxi. What's our plan to make sure we don't crash into him?
Cessna 0 Papa Lima, traffic 10 o'clock, 2 miles south on a helicopter indicating 1,500.
0 Papa Lima, looking for traffic. I don't want to be running towards him.
So what's our plan?
Tower lift 3,
go
7 miles north
the other way.
transition south.
So we're passing him this way, so we're cutting in front of him.
Eventually turning inbound at Tacoma Narrows, transition approved, and the altimeter 3005.
3005.
That's 0 Papa Lima, the helicopter now coming up on your 12 o'clock, half mile, has you in sight, 1,500.
I got him.
Okay, we have traffic in sight, 0 Papa Lima. Boy, I wasn't even looking in the right place.
Loma Mooney 496, 1 kilo reporting Anderson Island, inbound with information Alpha for 17 full stop.
Mooney 496, 1 kilo, Tacoma Tower, right traffic, runway 17, report mid downwind.
Report mid downwind, 61 kilo. Tacoma Tower, Cessna 2753 Lima is ready to go for eastbound departure Alpha 1.
Cessna 2753 Lima, Tacoma Tower, east departure approved, runway 17.
Briefly tell me what your plan is, how we're going to do this thing.
I'm going to get to pattern altitude and I'm going to go straight in for 17. I'm going to advise tower that we're crossing Gig Harbor.
Block 1200.
1200 crossing Gig Harbor, 0 Papa Lima.
Looks like we're
0 Papa Lima, runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land on 17, 0 Papa Lima. We're a little bit low.
You're at pattern altitude, then how will you know when to start descending?
I'm about mile and a half to 2 miles out.
Oh, that's one way to look at it. You may also want to use what the FAA recommends, which is the lights.
Yes, and it says I'm a little low.
Cessna 3506 Tango to come
The answer to the question is when
taxi via
there's
Bravo
2 whites and 2 reds, that's your clue to descend.
Okay.
So then I would not go any lower than here.
Right.
Again for safety.
Very patient, Eric.
Oh, no problem. You're very patient with me too.
Oh, this is just
throwing a lot at you.
It's a lot.
It looks like we got 2 whites too.
Right.
So now we can do about a 400 to 500 feet per minute descent. Should be perfect. Keep you on the Bessie. Have a little bit of crosswind from the right. We'll know we'll have to do a little crab to the right probably.
Okay.
On the center line.
No flaps.
And no flaps. So it'll look like we're kind of nose high all the way.
Yep.
Usually at this point I slow down to about 80.
Holding short of runway 17 right.
I do my pre-landing check.
Left coast traffic, runway 17, clear to take off.
Left
taxi right on, please.
Runway 17 clear to take off 8 Tango.
Good. And again, it's pitch for your airspeed. Power out, so it's showing we're just slightly high.
Charlie,
So
we
maybe
hold
the
there
power
now,
back to about 1500 the way we do for
follow the Cessna left to right on Alpha.
it's kind of a glorified pattern we're doing. So about 1500 RPM. Now since we're getting close to the pattern, we can actually slow to pattern speed, which you know the pattern speed.
70.
Oh, good. Then we evaluate our height. Looks like we're a little high, so we just pull back on the power a bit. We don't have much friction since we have no flaps, so
Right.
we have a little less power than you're used to. With normally we have flaps, so we need more power, but now we need less power.
That does seem nose high. Less power.
Yeah. But you showed me a slip. Just practice a mini slip there. Full left to right rudder and nose down.
Left or right rudder? Is it?
But it needs to be full. Full left for right rudder.
Right.
So I don't see full. And I need to see the nose down, please. Nose down. Way more than that. Way more than that. The 75. Good. Okay, now you can recover. Should be in good shape. Pitching for about 70, so the nose is going to need to come up.
Airlift 3, traffic.
We don't need all that power. Just bring your nose up to 70.
Northbound,
You're 17 knots fast right now.
1,200.
Airlift 3, traffic in sight.
Now gently lower the nose to maintain 70. Just a touch of power. Low, so a little bit more power. Pitch up for your 70.
Mid downwind for 17.
26,
Now
1
power
kilo,
all the way out.
17, clear to land.
Just pitch for 70, get back on center line. To 70.
Check AOA.
Put it a little bit early.
Check
A
AOA.
little bit early. Just
Check AOA. Caution. Too slow. Caution. Too slow.
Done.
Check AOA. Check AOA. Caution. Too slow. Too slow. Too slow.
Tacoma Tower, 70127 Alpha Tango, holding short, runway
17, ready for departure.
7127 up Tango Tacoma, Red Tower, hold short.
No flap landings are a challenge too.
It seemed fast and it just didn't seem quite right, but...
Because they're so
Papa
slippery.
Lima taxi to parking via Alpha Bravo 2, monitor ground.
Monitoring ground and taxiing to parking via Alpha and Bravo 2, 0 Papa Lima.
Okay. Landing checks. Version, this one right here. Right down there.
Flaps and switches, so leave the beacon, or the...
Everything off except the beacon, yeah. Good.
Beam the numbers on the right downwind. Yeah, report the traffic in sight. Tango Papa, continue downwind, I'll call your base.
Okay.
The taxi diagram?
Yep.
The checklist too there. You go. My taxi diagram?
Yep, mine's not there.
First, next time we'll get it, okay? On both sides?
Okay. So I don't, well, we'll talk about it when we get back.
No flap landings, you have a lot of energy to dissipate. Because, and you're very clean, so normally you need very little power. I almost initially do engine out.
Field right downwind, runway 17, report.
Engine all the way out until I'm on glide slope.
Right.
70 and 65, and then a little power if I need at the end.
The thing that threw me is...
Tacoma ground, Cessna 1673,
I gotta do the same for instrument.
ATP with information.
I'm gonna do a holding pattern. Is how do you fly a loop?
Probably the most efficient way is just do a box pattern. So do 90 degrees,
Two calling ground,
a few seconds, and then 90 degrees. So do it 90 degree increments. Probably the best way to do it.
Your base turn, there'll be a Seminole departing prior to your runway 17, clear to land.
We can also try 180, do a 180, and then do another one. Clear on the right?
Yeah, the thing that threw me was, you know, I was...
26, 1 kilo, turn left at Alpha 2, taxi to parking via Alpha and 8, Bravo.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost, even with a GPS, yeah.
Great.
Focus on other tasks.
707 Alpha Tango, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
See the value of the 10-mile rule, because that's one thing we didn't do at Bremerton. We weren't established and we weren't stabilized, so we didn't have a plan.
Right. Okay.
Runway 17 Bravo.
I mean, you can get away with it 90% of the time, but then 10% of the time it's going to come back to bite you.
Yeah, no, I don't. I want to learn.
That's have a request.
Talk about discipline, yeah, just doing this the same way every time with discipline, it avoids excessive risk.
Right.